the Lunchbox movie review. A lunchbox full of delight and truly wholesome. Hello and welcome, you're watching Bollywood Live and I'm Mitsu Fonseca. Ritesh Batra's The Lunchbox is like a breath of fresh air and will certainly leave a big smile on your face by the time you exit the theatres. The Lunchbox, that's Dabba, starring Irfan Khan, Nimrat Kaur and Nawazuddin Siddiqui, is a bittersweet love story about two strangers who have never met and communicate only through notes. Set in the backdrop of Bombay, Irfan, that's Sergeant Fernandez, is a widowed employee who works for the government of India and is about to retire after 35 years of service. Nimrat, that's Ila, is a housewife whose life revolves around her daughter Yashvi and husband Rajiv, who has lost all interest in her. So to spice up her dull marriage life, Ila decides to cook a delicious lunch for her hubby, which would be delivered at his office by Dabbawalas. Yes, the famous Dabbawalas, whose impeccable working mechanism is synonymous with Mumbai and continues to bemuse one and all. So the story takes off when the dabba prepared by Ila lands up at Sergeant's desk. The next day, Ila sends a note along with the dabba and Sergeant reverts with a note too. From discussing food to confessing their innermost feelings, Ila and Sergeant keep exchanging notes and end up finding a confidant in each other. And finally, they decide to meet. But do they come face to face? Well, we aren't going to give it all away, so you need to watch the film for that. The old-fashioned romance between Ila and Sergeant reminds you of the time when there were no mobile phones and people wrote letters to their near and dear ones. Besides the two lead actors, there's Nawazuddin Siddiqui, that's Aslam Sheikh, who is hired to replace Sergeant after he retires. While Sergeant doesn't like Sheikh initially, the two slowly become fond of each other and establish a father-son-like relationship, which is very endearing. Nawazuddin's comic timing is bang on throughout and it's an absolute delight to watch him and Irfan share the screen. Then there's Bharti Achrekar, that's Mrs. Deshpande, who lives just above Ila's home. You don't get to see her even once, but you hear her voice. Every conversation between Ila and Mrs. Deshpande, aka Auntie, is engaging and funny. All the characters have been defined nicely by the debutant director. From the train sequences to how the Dabbawalas work and then linking the Hindu Ila with the Christian Fernandez and the Muslim Sheikh, first-time filmmaker Ritesh Batra has captured the real essence of diverse Bombay beautifully in the film. As far as acting is concerned, Irfan plays the part of a lonely old man effortlessly. Nimrat and Nawazuddin are flawless in this old-world charm, unconventional love story. Lastly, what kept lingering in the mind even after the movie was long over were these lines. We forget things if we have no one to tell them to, and sometimes even the wrong train can take you to the right destination. If you are looking to watch a masala entertainer, then The Lunchbox won't appeal to you. But if meaningful cinema is your craving, then this is one film you wouldn't want to miss. For your information, every time Ila packs the lunchbox, the oh-so mouth-watering food leaves you hungry. Our rating for the movie, 4.5 stars out of 5. Click here to watch Evelyn Sharma files complaint with Cybercrime Cell in Lucknow. And click here to watch After Salman Khan, does Ranbir Kapoor want to oust Amitabh Bachchan from KBC? Do not forget to subscribe for the latest B-Town gossip here.